Welcome back. Does cereal help with weight loss and why artificial doesn't matter? Saw this on Reddit. See if you can relate. I like to end the night with something sweet. Is a sugary cereal a better choice than ice cream, cupcakes, or cookies? It's easy to manage portion and has fewer calories than actual dessert. Another question I asked: does the absolute artificial nature of cereal make up for the fact that it's fortified with vitamins and minerals and has fewer calories? Now, to answer the question directly, I would go for fruit. I would include fruit in this process. Frozen blueberries or cherries are good sources of fiber, or they can be fresh. You can also put them on a cereal like Cheerios. Uh, just in terms of cereal and weight loss, generally a cereal with whole grains, more fiber, and less added sugar will be healthier. So you're looking at 3 grams of fiber per serving. That's going to be healthier and match your health goals better. And then in terms of breakfast, cereal for breakfast for weight loss, you probably want about 20 grams of protein with your breakfast overall. The combination of fiber and protein will help keep you full longer, stabilize your blood sugar, and provide important nutrients without adding too many extra calories. In this video, I'm going to give you some things to think about, some considerations when answering this question. Let's get into it. My name is Reggie. I'm the founder of Fit for Freelance. I help business owners lose weight and feel their best without crash diets or guilt. I've got the Live a Line scorecard. It's a 3-minute quiz to help you check your health habit score and learn the next best step for you. That's linked below. Now, when it comes to this question about the absolute artificial nature of cereal, I always get frustrated when I hear this, when I hear terms, these wellness industry terms, processed, ultra processed, artificial, like that. These are usually unconsidered and they don't have clear definitions or meaning. They get thrown around. Real food, fake food, all that stuff is not real. The most important part when it comes to nutrition, the nutrition of the food is about how your body interacts with the ingredients and compounds in that food, not what we call it, or if we call it artificial or fake or processed. Click like if you know what I'm talking about. So to go in a little further, these traditional desserts, they mention ice cream, cupcakes, cookies, and cereal. These are all processed. They've got multiple ingredients. They're all machined and processed up. The bigger difference is the concentration of energy in the form of granulated sugar. Now you have to think about what granulated sugar is. Basically, you're taking sugar cane and you're grinding it out, you're squeezing the juice out, and you're concentrating it until it turns into a granulated crystal, basically. And that is just like a small, tiny, hyper condensed source of energy, also known as calories. So if you're pouring that into foods, adding sugars like soda or those traditional desserts or your cereal even, then that's going to give you a lot of energy and a little bit of space. And that makes it easier to pack extra calories in and gain weight. So that is the real thing about whether something is artificial. It doesn't matter if it's been like ground up and pre-shaped by a machine as much as what's actually in there. All right. Something else I want to point out: personal nutrition is the context of your lifestyle and goals, and you can totally eat for enjoyment. You can eat dessert because it tastes good, and there's nothing wrong with that. The only question is, if health is one of your goals, you want to consume an appropriate amount of calories, macronutrients, vitamins, minerals, and fiber while being mindful of added sugars in your diet. All right. So there's nothing wrong with eating a dessert. You just want to make sure that it fits into the context of the healthy and fulfilling life of your dreams. If you overdo it too often, then you're not going to get the long-term results that you're looking for. However, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Same with cereals. Like, don't eat fiber pellets only because of the health benefits, unless you find health benefits that valuable. Decide what cereal you want to eat, manage those portions, and do what fits into the lifestyle that you want for yourself, instead of worrying about, if something's processed or like absolutely artificial or anything like that. Don't worry about the buzzwords. Focus on the nutrition in the context of the life that you want to lead that makes you feel satisfied, and you can enjoy yourself. So that's a quick message and rant. Let me know what you think in the comments. There's also that health habit scorecard link below. And then next, if you enjoy hearing me talk about ultra processed foods, I had a good one about ultra processed foods versus Dr. Hyman, which is more dangerous. I'll put that video up here. So that's today's message. As always, keep practicing. Peace.